Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Shrouded Fable deck video. And one of the decks that I was really excited to revisit with Shrouded Fable's release was Palafin EX, because Palafin EX got a big upgrade with Shrouded Fable, all thanks to the brand new Pecharunt EX, which completely unlocks Palafin's true potential, all thanks to its ability Subjugating Change. Once you're in your turn, you may switch one of your bench dark Pokemon, except for Pecharunt EX, with your active Pokemon, and of course, if you do, the new active Pokemon is Poison, blah, blah, blah. Now, you're probably like, how does this ability help Palafin? Palafin's not even a dark-type Pokemon. Well, it's really good due to the fact that it allows you to switch into a dark Pokemon with a free retreat cost, and this synergizes really nicely with Palafin's Zero to Hero ability. The only way you can put Palafin EX into play is through Palafin here with its Zero to Hero ability. Once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from the active spot to the bench, you can search deck for a Palafin EX and then swap it with this Palafin. That's the only way to put Palafin EX into play, is to use this one prize Palafin, which means you have to switch it out of the active spot. Before, we've tried it with like switching cards and Abra and stuff. It's a little less consistent, but when you have the ability just to use Pecharunt and just put something in the active, like a Morpeko, for example, it makes it really easy to put Palafin into play. I really like Morpeko in the deck over the other dark Pokemon. There's quite a few I've seen. I've seen stuff like Sneasler and Weavile. I really like Morpeko. Not only is Morpeko a free retreat one-prizer, it's also searchable with Buddy-Buddy Poffin, which actually makes it really easy to put this thing into play when you can just Buddy Poffin for it. It's a bit more consistent than playing Sneasler or Weavile, which are Stage 1 Pokemon. My issue with Sneasler, it's a 2-prize liability. It's also not searchable with Poffin. And my issue with Weavile is it's a Stage 1 Pokemon. You're playing 2 different Stage 1s. It's really easy to just get Morpeko Palafin going turn 2. It makes it a lot more efficient to get that turn 2 Palafin EX into play when you can just search out Morpeko with Buddy Poffin. Palafin, of course, is a very strong attacker. It's got a lot of HP with a whopping 340 health, and of course, it does 1 for 250. It's just a really strong attacker, which its potential just wasn't fully reached yet until we finally got Pecharunt, which makes it super easy to get this thing out of the active spot. Pecharunt's also good because you can just use Giga Impact over and over again. Giga Impact is 250, but then Palafin can't attack your next turn. But when you have Pecharunt, you just constantly go Pecharunt and Morpeko and just keep spamming Giga Impact over and over again, which makes Palafin even stronger with Pecharunt, giving it some more new power. But before we do get in the video, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Of course, if you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern's the code line for the cheapest. So if you're looking to pick up any Shrouded Fable code still, or you want to get any other set code or some IRL TCG product and singles, Card Cavern sells all that over there. If you get that Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So shout out to Card Cavern, check them out. Use code LDF, link down below. Also, check out my second YouTube channel down below too. I just did a video where I posted looking at the World's Championship 2024 meta in a tier list. If you want to see a tier list video, definitely check out my second channel down below and all that good stuff. So here is the list we are playing today. I've been playing this deck a lot on my live streams, and I've been really enjoying the deck, and I really like the 60 quite a bit. We are playing, of course, a 1-1 Bibarel alongside Fezandipiti. The Bibarel is nice because Fezandipiti is good, but it only works when something gets knocked out, whereas Bibarel is always live. This is still a combo-based deck at the end of the day, which is kind of the issue Palafin does suffer is, yeah, it's a combo deck, right? You do need to make sure you're constantly comboing things together, and Bibarel does make it easier to keep that combo going, and the Fezandipiti is nice. Just the extra bit of draw just makes the deck more consistent overall. Some other interesting inclusions in the deck I guess we'll talk about is the addition of the Academy at Night. Now, one of the big problems Palafin can also face is having Palafin EXs in your hand. This is why I was never a big fan of the Dunsparce Palafin deck. It's because a lot of the time, you just clog your hand up with Palafin EXs. You cannot put the Palafin EX into play if you have it in your hand, because it has to be from your deck. So, it's really nice to be able to, if you have Palafin in your hand, you can play Academy at Night, and you can put the Palafin on top of your deck, which puts it back into your deck, and then you can put the Palafin into play if they are clogging your hand up. Also, Academy at Night can play around Iono, so if you need to put something on top of your deck to play around Iono, Academy at Night does have your back, which is nice. I am playing Irida Arven Split. There are some very important tools in the deck, like the Choice Belt. Choice Belt's really good if you're playing against Regidrago or Lugia. Palafin can 1-hit KO those two Pokemon with a Choice Belt attached to it, as it would do 280 damage. I like TM Devo. Charizard and Dragapult are not the worst matchups, but they can be slightly tricky, so it's really nice to have the ability to just beat them with Technical Machine Devolution. Especially if they are especially if Charizard nowadays is leaning towards more 2-prizers that can be one-shot by Palafin. It's really good to have the Devo to make it easier to beat the Charizard and the Pidgeot. I have tried a Maximum Belt in here. I am playing Prime Catcher. I think Prime Catcher, just overall, the best ace spec for the deck because it's a free switching card. It also makes it easier to put Palafin into play if you don't have the Pecharunt combo. It also just allows you to gust stuff up. But Palafin does so much damage, it's really good to gust out those 2 prizers. A lot of the time you can win the game by going 2-2-2. So Prime Catcher is really good. But I have seen people play Maxim Belt. It does allow Palafin to do 300 damage, which is knocking out Pidgeot. So if you want to make your Charizard matchup slightly better, it might be better to play Max Belt over Prime Catcher. Prime Catcher is just a good consistency card, and it's also a free switching card a lot of the time, which can help out your deck quite a bit too. But let's go show off Palafin in action and see what it's all about now that we have Pecharunt. All right, I see an Ogerpon here. I don't know if this is Drago or if it is a different deck. So that's kind of an issue. I think we're just going to sacrifice Manaphy. This could be Regidrago. We'll see. It is what it is if it is. We'll have to play it a bit slower here. If it is Regidrago, we do have Choice Belt, which is a pretty big deal. I think Drago's a fine matchup for this deck. We just have to get past Kieran. This could also be Raging Bolt, which is another reason... Oh, it is Drago. So it's correct to put Manaphy in the active. I guess it wasn't correct, I mean, sorry. Because now we don't have Morpeko in the active spot. Could Iono try to get there? We'll see. We need Manaphy, so I don't want to lose my Manaphy. I mean, Manaphy getting killed would suck, because obviously we do need it to stop Kieran and its shenanigans. If I knew... See, the problem is, if I knew I was playing against Regidrago, I wouldn't have won in a Manaphy. But now I'm in a Manaphy in the active spot. My setup's a bit more scuffed. Okay, energy top deck. That make things... Okay, that makes things easier, for sure. So we need Pecharunt Palafin. Okay. Like, we're... Trying to think. Could I ever Prime Catcher here? Could Arven for Ultra Ball? No. I would just Iono. I don't think Arven gets me anywhere. I think I just have to Iono my opponent, hope that I can get this combo going. Alright, we got it. I didn't get much else, though, but we got the combo. So we just retreat. No, we're not going to get... Actually, we don't have the combo, but we can at least get the Palafin into play, which I think is still pretty important. Now let's do this. We'll put Palafin out. Yeah, I needed another switching card to get there. But we can at least get Palafin EX into play here. And then... pass. Unfortunately, we don't have much else, but if my opponent does take a prize this turn, we have the ability to Irida for Fezandipiti. We can just go Nest Ball Palafin. That seems good. Yeah, this is fine. I did Iono them. They didn't really do much with their opening hand, which is not a good sign, because that means they maybe didn't have a supporter card, so now they do. Or maybe they were sitting on a really good hand. Who knows? Who knows? Question is, are they going to pull off a Prime Catcher Cologne play here? Hopefully not. That would suck. I doubt they will. Well, Cologne's in their hand, and it gets discarded. They get rid of another Ogerpon, which is interesting. Getting Gudrid here would be a little annoying, because ideally you want to hit the Drago with Palafin for a knockout. I need Arven, actually. Arven is a better card than Irida in this situation, so... You can kind of see the differences between having the two in the deck. Like, Arven's technically better than Irida in this situation, because if they don't Gudrid me, we can KO the Drago that way. My opponent is going Hawlucha here. They have Legacy Star. Do they have a Research in hand? They discarded that Ogerpon, which is very interesting. I don't know what else is in their hand to want to discard Ogerpon. They probably want Prime Catcher, to be honest, judging from the energy switch. They might actually not attack me this turn. Oh, speak of the devil, they found Prime Catcher. Okay, they need energy switch. I guess I guarantee it. As long as they're not doing something crazy. Okay, no Gudra. Ooh, wow. Double Superior Retrieval. And another Ogerpon in the discard pile. Not too shabby. All right, I did not see a Gudra. Unless that one card in their hand is a Gudra, they could theoretically go Earthen Vessel energy switch off the Legacy Star, which is probably what they're going to do. They didn't find a supporter, like a draw card, which is good. Unless that one card is an Iono or Research. I'd rather be an Iono. They're probably going to kill Finizen here, but we can just Irida for another one. We need Choice Belt, so I need an Arven. Irida not being Arven here actually kind of screws me a bit, because I kind of need Arven to grab Choice Belt. If I can kill their Drago here, I'm in a pretty good spot. It's the only Drago they have in play. For that, okay, well, I guess I have a Nest Ball. Okay, they have Mew. What are they Legacy Star for? Yeah, it's Nest Ball E-Switch. Oh. They need a high roll in energy here off the Mew. Okay. They could whiff. I'm surprised they didn't just guarantee the attack. Maybe they... Oh, my God. They hit Vessel anyways. They lose an E-switch in the process, though. I mean, that's a good sign. That might mean they don't have it. Or they do have it, but they have to give up 2 E-switches in the process. That's not too bad, I guess. Could be worse. I think they mute into that, though. Or the Vessel's already in their hand. Who knows? Yeah, we need to find Choice Belt. Oh, they already... Oh, they had attachment still. Okay, okay, I completely forgot about that. They had attachment still. They didn't even need the E-switch. I thought they already attached. They didn't. They went attached last turn. All right. If we can draw Choice Belt here, we can knock out Regidrago VSTAR, and this puts me really far ahead. So my opponent doesn't have another Drago in play. They're also down the Drago Pulse. Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get a knockout. I don't know if it's going to happen, though. How much HP do we have? 140. Ooh, an Iono. Honestly, I do think Iono's the best play here we could make. Yeah. I think Iono... I don't want to give him more cards. They're clearly bricking, but I think I'm okay with doing Iono. Because if I can get this knockout, I'm in a pretty good spot. I do want to kill this Regidrago if possible. So. Ooh, we drew double Palafin, bro. Why? That's not good. Do we have Choice Belt in the deck? It's in there. Okay, I'm going to grab this. I need to draw more cards. I need to get a Finizen down, too. I have the Ultra Ball, but I don't want to get rid of too many cards. Okay, we whiffed the knockout. We got the Finizen, so... There's that. We did not get the KO, so that's a pretty big whiff, not going to lie. That's a pretty bad whiff. Not much I can do about that. Not much I can do about that. We have an okay hand for next turn, though. As long as they don't KO double... If they KO my Finizen again, we're in trouble. I don't think that's happening, though. That was a pretty big knockout whiff. I think it was worth it to go for the Iono Fezandipiti. We drew quite a few cards that turn, so... Just unfortunate we couldn't find the Choice Belt. Because getting the knockout there was huge. They could have KO'd me with Ogerpon, I guess, but... Like, that's just... Then I KO their other Ogerpon. They have, like... They're down 3 of them now at that point, so it's, like, kind of good. They need to KO the Palafin. They get rid of a boss. That's all their Gust, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2 boss and a Prime. Maybe all their Gust. We'll see. Depending on what I want to do here, the play could be to boss the other Drago and knock it out, too. We'll see. I'm curious to see what they're going to KO here with Phantom Dive. Okay, I was, like, worried for a second they had, like, a Turo. Because, like, if they KO Finizen, we lose. Like, we pretty much need them to not KO my Finizen. But thankfully, they aren't KOing Finizen this turn. They're going after my Morpeko. Okay, that's a little annoying. We could just go Iono knockout, but they have that friggin' bird in play. Ugh. Fezandipiti's so broken, bro. I hate how it denies things. I think I have to Iono, though, this turn. We have to Iono. Because I have the Palafin in hand. Which kind of sucks. Kind of all down to this. Can't win the game with 1 Palafin, right? It's just not happening. I want to get Bidoof down, because I want to get Bibarel out, but maybe we just don't even bother. Yeah, might have said did not bother. We'll just Iono. They could whiff the attack off the Iono. They have Fezandipiti Mew, though. It's not looking good. Fezandipiti Mew is a pretty broken combo. I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is. Technically, we can Fezandipiti because the 2 Palafins went to the bottom of the deck, so we can afford to do this. Need to find Belt for next turn, I think. All right. We got the Palafin. The question is, can we win the game? Actually, my opponent could win next turn if they can find Raging Bolt, which is a little scary. They're down how many switches? Just 1? It's not good. Yeah, Fezandipiti is just too good, man. It's just too good. Should put Academy, or should put Arven on top. Just in case we get Iono'd, we can play Choice Belt. All right. We can still win this game. It's going to be a little tricky, though, for sure. The problem is Fezandipiti makes it really easy for my opponent to still attack me this turn. They also have not yet played a Research, which is not good. But we'll see what happens. My opponent is down 2 V-Stars now, though, which is not bad. So if they don't find Night Stretcher, they could whiff the attack here. Yeah, it's going to be a close one. If they didn't have the Fezandipiti, this would be a lot better. But let's see what they can do this turn. Can they pull off the attack? Let's see. There's E-Switch. Yeah. Now they need the V-Star and a Raging Bolt. They could win this turn, like I said. They even just could boss me for game. There's a world where they just find Boss's Order. it's just not looking good. If they get VSTAR Boss, they win. Yeah, VSTAR Boss wins them the game here. I don't know. Maybe I should have put Bibarel into play. I don't know. It's a rough spot to be in. My opponent just is too far ahead at this point, which is the problem. Had I killed the Drago that previous turn with the Choice Belt, I think I would have been in a pretty much winning position. But they had too many turns where they took 2 prizes per. They took an extra knockout with Dragapult. It just didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. Now, if they whiff the knockout this turn, there is a chance we can still win this. Okay, there's the Iono. It's fine. We put Choice Belt on top. Can they find VSTAR off Iono? No, we got Boss, though, which does allow us to KO that Drago. If they don't attack this turn, I have the ability to kill their Drago V, and I might actually win off that. Okay, hold up. There's still a chance to win this. Oh, they don't got it. Okay, all right, they might be cooked. Them missing a beat kind of is what we needed, and it looks like it's going to work out for us, because all we have to do here is just go Pecharunt. There's one thing I like about Pecharunt. Look at this. It's just so smooth. Just free switch, resetting Palafin's attack. And we can boss the Regidrago up. Retreat. And then it doesn't really matter what I put on top of the deck here. I might as well just put Arven on top. And then we'll just knock him out. No reason to play the Arven, so let's KO them. Still Prime Catcher chilling in the deck. I think we just win here. I don't see a world where my opponent can knock out Palafin. I guess theoretically they could win with the Ogre Pawn on the bench, maybe. No, Prime Catcher's prize. Okay, well, now we got it. Okay, there we go. All right. That's like pretty much checkmate, right? I don't think they can win this turn. I can't see how they're going to take a knockout this turn on a 2-prizer. Even with Fezandipiti's support. Oh, they have Radiant Charizard. Wait a minute. Okay, they actually might have game. They could have Radiant Charizard. I'm not done. Hold on. Radzard Boss, Fire Energy wins them the game. They're down 2 energy, though, and the 2 retrievals. And 3 Vessel. They may not even have that. Okay, yeah, they grab Drago here. Their play is to go Iono and hope for the best, I think. Oh, they had Fire. They needed Boss Charizard. I don't think they had the Fire Energy in the deck. Their plan is to... They have to go into Hawlucha and Iono me again to 1 card. Or 2 cards. But I put Arven on top, and I drew Prime Catcher to the prizes, so I have game no matter what. Unless they win this turn, which I don't think they can. They're not going to Charizard, it looks like, so I think we just win. Unless they judge me or something. Research, that's not it. Can Research win them the game? They are down their Prime Catcher. There's no weird shenanigans with Kieran. They can't Radzard anymore. Their Radzard might be prized, actually. We'll see. They can't do enough damage with Ogre Pawn to KO Palafin. I think we win. They had to Iono me there, obviously. That was their winning play, was to Iono. But I had Arven on top of the deck. Academy at Night did give me the ability to, like, checkmate. Like, I'm pretty sure this was checkmate, unless they had a Radiant Charizard. Which I don't think they did. Them not having Radzard should guarantee us the win here. Yep, there it is. And we had Arven on top. So, yeah, had they Iono'd me, we had Prime Catcher anyways for games. So it would have worked out regardless. But we can bring in the Drago and come in, swing with Palafin. We didn't even need the Choice Belt. That was a close one. We definitely got lucky they whiffed the attack on that previous turn. I mean, had they not missed a beat, I think we would have lost this game because they could have killed me with Ogre Pawn after hitting me with Drago. But we got there in the end. This matchup is definitely close. It is winnable for sure because Choice Belt Palafin can one-shot their stuff. All right, we're up against Monkey Dory Frostlass, I think, with Articuno or just Articuno. I don't know. But what I do know is that I kind of feel bad for my opponent because our deck completely hard counters their deck thanks to Pecharunt technically. So we'll see how this goes. This matchup should theoretically be pretty favored for us. We'll see. I'll just pass. Maybe could have got Bidoof there, but I don't know. See, the problem is if they're playing Frostlass, I don't want to put a Bibarel into play. I mean, I kind of do, but I kind of don't at the same time. You know what I mean? Realistically, we just need Pecharunt, Morpeko. That's it. Because, like, we have instant switch out. So, like, as long as my opponent literally goes Articuno, like, their deck is good in most situations. You know, instant Paralyze is pretty insane, but my deck has an immediate answer with the instant switch of Palafin. They could be playing Palkia, but we have Choice Belt and Kieran. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. They do the Irida here. We're going to find out if they play Frostlass or not. Frostlass makes this matchup slightly more complicated, but I don't think they are playing it. Palkia is fine. Like I said, we can one-shot Palkia with our Choice Belt. Claim it as Snowy Mountain. That's fine, okay. It's only on basic non-water Pokemon, which doesn't really make a difference. Canceling Cologne. I guess we probably want Manaphy. We have like the best hand we could get here. We have the immediate KO. Actually, KOing the Monkey Dory isn't bad. I wouldn't mind KOing that thing. But now, wow, that was a good top deck. Jeez, I was gonna say maybe we should get Bidoof, but the game just flat out gives me. Oh, we don't have Bidoof in the deck anyways. Okay, never mind. I'm trolling. We'll grab Manaphy, I guess. Alright. Yeah, this is fine. We'll KO the active. We have the Choice Belt Kieran combo, so we'll see. My opponent doesn't really have a way to counter that, so it's all Gucci. Like, yeah, our deck pretty much hard counters their deck, but that's one of the things that makes this deck good, is like having the ability to have free switching is pretty darn good. Alright, hopefully we get Bidoof off the prizes, or like an Irida or something. No, another Finizen's like okay, I guess. We have the option to use Fezandipiti if we, you know, get the ability to use it next turn. We'll see what my opponent can do. They actually could Wild Freeze my Morpeko, which would shut off the ability for me to have the free switch right away, but it doesn't really do enough, I don't think. My other Morpeko's in the deck. There's Monkey Dory down again. They might have Devo in the deck, which is something we have to watch out for, too. They could be playing Unfair Stampus or Ace-Spec, which is something we also have to watch out for. But no, they just Wild Freeze. Okay. Like I said, I kind of feel bad because the paralysis doesn't do anything because of Palafin, but I mean, just kind of how she goes, you know? It's cheesy, but the cheese gets the job done. Yeah, let's hold the hand. I need to make sure we have Fezandipiti, so I'm not going to Ultra Ball for another Palafin, though I kind of wanted to. All right, let's see. Bidoof, one time. Vacuum, that's not really what I'm needing. Yeah, don't need that. Yeah, I kind of feel bad, but their best attacker is the Palkia. They don't know I play Choice Belt, but their best attacker is theoretically Palkia. Can they KO me? We have enough HP to tank a hit from Palkia, which is kind of insane. Palafin is one beefy Pokemon. We have enough HP to survive a hit from Palkia. Yeah, their best option is to use Palkia. And I don't know if they play Devo. I got to be a little cautious because there is a world where they play a technical machine, Devolution. This is kind of why I evolved my active into the 50 HP. Yep, speak of the devil, there it is. But they're going to use it now. Okay. I doubt they're playing 2. I mean, you never know, actually. But if that's their only Devo, it makes our life a lot easier, too. Okay. We can get Palafin back into play. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. I was like, as long as we don't draw the Palafin, but we didn't, thankfully, so. It's kind of a tough discard. I guess we can get rid of this. We know the other Palafins in the deck's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I don't know if they're playing another thing or not. Do I even want to bother Ionoing? I don't want to give... I mean, they're kind of bricking, so there's no point of Ionoing. Though I wouldn't mind trying to find, like, an energy recovery card, like a Rod or something, but... Or find one of my Arvens or Iridas. Those would also be pretty good cards to find here, but... I'm pretty content with just chilling. Honestly, we have... The reason why is we have Belt in hand, so if they go Palkia VSTAR, we can just immediately KO it. If they don't Iono me. Which they could, but... We have Arven still. There's our Bidoof. All right, we can finally get Bibarel into play, which should make things a lot more easier at this point in the game. We'll see if they have double Devo. That's like the only thing that kind of stands in my way is they have 2 Devos. Okay, they got Fezandipiti. They get to play the game, but now there's another 2-prize liability on their board, which we can knock out with Prime Catcher. Let's see. Can they find the Palkia? Their best bet is to go Iono, Palkia, VSTAR. Hope I don't find Choice Belt. They don't know I play Choice Belt, though. So that's their goal would probably be to pray I don't have a belt in the deck. Like, their deck is pretty cool, but yeah, just the Articuno is just completely countered by Palafin. It's unfortunate for my opponent, but not unfortunate for me. There's Radiant Ninja. We got Manaphy in play. They are down that canceling Cologne. See what they're able to cook up here. Can they find the Palkia Iono? That's probably what they're looking for. Let's see. Oh, Legacy Energy. Did not expect that. But now I can just go knock out Palkia, knock out Fezandipiti. Assuming they have the VSTAR. Judge. Okay, it's not Iono. We can still technically draw on a Choice Belt. Which we do. Honestly, a pretty good Iono. We got Bidoof, Ultra Ball, Arven. It's like kind of insane, actually, how good that is. If they don't get VSTAR here, it's not looking good for my opponent. Because they at least want to get damage on me, too, at the same time. Can they find their VSTAR? Kind of hoping they do. I don't want them to brick, man. I feel bad. I already feel bad that we already have like a huge advantage in this matchup with our strategy, but we'll see if they find it. Did they whiff their VSTAR? They might have. Oh, unfortunate. So we don't even need the Choice Belt. Look at that. Good opportunity to maybe get Super Rod. I'm still going to get Choice Belt. I know, like, it doesn't really matter if I reveal it at this point, so. Want to get some of the squad back into the deck. I guess I could save the Arven for Prime Catcher to KO Fezandipiti next turn, which is also pretty good, but you know, this is fine too. I kind of feel bad that they whiffed, but it is what it is. I just want to get Bibarel set up. I'm down just to chill. Yeah, I could have maybe held the Arven, but I mean, we still have Irida and stuff. Like, I'm not really too worried about our position, to be honest with you. We're pretty far ahead right now. The worst thing they can do is have a second Diva, which disrupts my Palafin again, right? This is why I wanted to Super Rod the guy back in the deck, so I at least have another Palafin in the deck if I need to go back in a Palafin. But I think we're in a pretty winning position. It's not looking too good for my opponent. We just need to find Gust on Fezandipiti. We have a decent amount of time to get there. So, like, I'm not really too worried, to be honest with you. And then we can get the Bibarel out next turn and chill. And, I mean, Bibarel could just win us the game. Assuming we have, like, the stuff in the deck. We just KO the Fezandipiti. Unless they Turo it or something. Yeah, I don't know. It just sucks for my opponent that Pecharunt just hard counters their deck. That's the one thing I'll say about Pecharunt is that if you're playing Pecharunt with a dark Pokemon, it's like, it's so easy to counter these strategies. Like, my opponent's strategy is all about disrupting my setup with, Articuno, Paralyze locking me, Monkey Dory, Devo. But when they're, like, strategy is hard countered by Pecharunt. It's crazy. Whoa, hold up the plot thickens. I have, Crushing Hammer. I did not expect that. Okay, that actually might complicate things. That's pretty bad. I was not expecting Crushing Hammer. Is that going to flip heads? Does not flip heads. All right, doesn't even matter. All right. Do they have another one? Hammer flipped heads would have been pretty bad, but didn't look like it did. Okay, hopefully we can get the dub this turn. They're putting damage on the Pecharunt, which is interesting. Alright, just a pass. Let's see what our top deck is. We're gonna draw on the Water Energy anyways. Look at that. Sure. Let me just check my prizes real quick. Irida, Arven, Prime Catcher. They're in there. We also have Boss. Pretty good chances of winning this turn. We'll put Belt on. And they may play a Vacuum, but, I mean, we gotta kill Fezandipiti anyways. The Palkia is not as bad anymore. Wow, we whiffed. Got another Palafin, which is nice. But unfortunately, yeah, I managed to whiff. That's honestly kind of surprising. I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting to whiff the knockout there. Okay, well, that complicates things slightly. Not by much, though, but that kind of complicates things, not going to lie. That was a pretty big whiff. Let's see what our price is. The other Palafin. Look at that. All right, cool. I think we're in a winning position. If they go Vacuum Palkia, we have Kieran in hand. If they go Vacuum Palkia, Iono, that might be a bit of a problem, but we just still need Prime Catcher to win. Like, it's not looking good for my opponent. We still need Prime Catcher at the end of the day to win this game. Even if they KO Pecharunt here with Palkia, it doesn't really matter because it resets Giga Impact. It's just kind of a rough spot for my opponent to be in. It just sucks for my opponent. Their deck is hard countered by my deck pretty badly. The ability to one-shot Palkia with Palafin and having a free way out of their paralysis lock just really sucks. Their best defense win this matchup was easily that TM Devo, and I don't know if they play any more than just one. So it's a bit of a problem for my opponent. Like, basically have the best board state we could get, right? We have a Palafin for backup, Counter Catcher. They're going to kill Pecharunt, but like I said, this doesn't do anything because it resets the attack. If they have Iono Vacuum KO Pecharunt, that may complicate things slightly, but even then, I don't think that's enough. Oh, I guess they still have the hammers in the deck, I guess. Iono Vacuum Hammer could be a bit of a problem if they have all that. That's their best. Nope, that's a Rourke. That is not an Iono. They're not playing Unfair Stamp, so all right, that's GG's. We can KO them with Palafin with the Belt on. So yeah, their play had to be Iono Vacuum, Crushing Hammer, and then hope I whiff Prime Catcher Energy to win on Fezandipiti. I think that was really their only play they could have made to win this, to like have a chance against boss. All right. I feel bad. Like I said, our deck hard counters them, but that's one thing I like about Pecharunt. Any of these like weird stally deck combos that try to, immobilize you are countered pretty badly by Pecharunt. So not only does Pecharunt make Palafin stronger and more consistent at attacking and putting the thing into play, just also makes it really hard to lose to these like cheesy like lock decks. Is it though? I actually don't even know. We're gonna find out. Yo, appreciate the follow there, Plagueberry. This Morpeko's low-key kind of useless. No, I guess I could have got Morpeko there actually. Academy at Night. Yo, I could hide an item here. I'm actually kind of down because they could play an Iono or they could Eerie me, and I'd rather keep the Switch if they want to play an Eerie. So Yeah, I haven't really played much Magic. Cringe Thorns. I mean, Thorns is a pretty good deck when it works. When it doesn't work, it sucks. But it works usually 80% of the time. It's pretty rare to brick with Thorns because you just play so many just raw cards that are good for you. Because you don't have that many thing in the deck. You don't have that much Pokemon. Like, you don't have as many liabilities. Giovanni. Oh, God. They might get turn 1 attack. I don't like that. I kind of need Bibarel, so that'd be pretty scary. If they actually had the turn 1 attack here, that'd be a little cringe. I don't think they got it, though. Thorns is a meme? Thorns, I don't think it's a meme at all. I actually think Thorns is pretty legit. Ugh. Okay, you see, I'm glad I put the Switch on top of the deck. That actually ended up being pretty useful. Because, like, Prime Catcher is, like, good, but it doesn't really make much of a difference in the situation. I should have got Morpeko. We're getting that now. Alright, we'll bench Pecharunt. I might need it just to have extra HP. And, alright, we got ourselves a Palafin. I don't have the attack, though. So we can retreat. Retreat attach. I did just Iono them, though. It feels pretty bad. Okay, we need to get the Palafin out. They're all in there. Turoniri? Yeah, as long as my boy lives. As long as we don't lose our Bidoof, it's fine. We have Earthen Vessel in the deck. We can probably just Irida if worst comes to worst. It's fine. We'll just bait the hammer. We'll put Irida on top of the deck. And before they Misfortune Sisters me, no shot. Okay, they could judge me, but that wouldn't really make a difference, though, because I'm losing my hand anyways. If they play Misfortune Sisters, I'm going to cringe. No shot, though. Hammer's Misfortune Sister actually could lose me the game on the spot. That would be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. Now Prime Catcher would have been good to kill Thorns on the bench. I don't think we need to kill Thorns on the bench, though. It doesn't... I get the only thing it does is it gives us an extra switch, which is kind of relevant, but I don't think it matters too much. The one way my opponent could win, too, if they have a Devo in the deck, it could get kind of scary. Thorns can't one-shot Palafin. We have way too much HP for them. Even with a booster capsule on and 3 basic energy, they're only doing 320. So they have no way to one-shot Palafin. Doesn't discard Irida? Wait, why would I discard Irida? No, if my opponent Misfortune Sisters me, then the deck gets shuffled, and then I'm not drawing the Misfortune Sisters. No, but it shuffles his deck? That's what I'm saying. It shuffles my deck. Yeah. I mean, it would suck, too, because they would mill more good cards. Yeah, exactly. It shuffles the deck. But they don't play it. If they did play it, it would be kind of annoying, but I doubt they play it. Prime Catcher. They're not playing Legacy Energy, so we just need to take out 3 Thorns, which makes me happy. Alright. That's fine. We can Ultra Ball and stuff. Nah, we're fine. And before they play some damage modifier. Could Thorns one-shot Booster Capsule plus Kieran? If they had a Kieran, yeah, but they're not playing Kieran. Bellowing Fan, that's fine. As long as I don't bench Manaphy, it's not a big deal. What do we draw? Wait, why did I say that? Bro, I say that way too much. I'm like, what do we draw? Oh, wait, I know what I'm drawing. All right, Bibarel's in there, right? Yeah. I say that way too much. What am I drawing? Bro, I know what I'm drawing. I'm actually memeing. Yeah, the fan's not that bad. Even putting energy on Bibarel doesn't really matter, because if, like, I can't get stuck. Plus, it gives me pivots, technically. So, kind of works out. Drawing that other Palafin's a little grief. Alright, knockout. Actually, maybe I should have held the energy attachment. Yeah, there probably wasn't a reason to put energy in play there. Because now they might, well... Nah, I think they're always going to move it on Bibarel, right? Yeah, that's fine. What do we got of the prizes? Okay, Stadium. 1 prize Palafin isn't bad on the off chance they play Ogerpon or something. These animations are trippy? Kind of are. Yeah. Any chance of playing Greninja Dust Pidgeot? I don't know about this stream, but eventually I'm down. I do want to revisit Greninja. There's a lot of decks to play right now. It's kind of hard to keep up. Because I can only do one video a day. There's too many decks. But at some point, I'm down. Ooh, the pass. All right. All right. Got the Earthen Vessel. What GLC type do you play? I don't really play much GLC. Alright, they might be cooked, bro. They could be cooked. Oh, I need a Kieran. Oh, crap. I forgot I have to switch still. Oops. Okay. My bad. Ah, I forgot I have to switch. Pass. Alright, that sucks. Not a big deal, but yeah, I forgot I still have to switch. Damn, bro. That's fine. We're still in a good spot, I think. Maybe. I don't know. No, I think we're okay. We can still get, like, Morpeko and then Kieran into it. Does Thorn shut off Palafin's ability? No, it doesn't. Because this guy is put into play through the effect of this guy, so technically it doesn't shut it off. Technically, no. We've got a rescue board, free boss every turn. Could play that in here, yeah. I kind of like the Morpeko more because it just makes it easier to pull off Palafin when you have Buddy Poffin, but it's not a terrible concept. Walkthrough of the neutralization zone has been fire. I do want to try that at some point for sure. Nah, we're still in a fine spot. Even this guy, actually, nah, we're fine. Think of another energy. Okay, really want a Morpeko. I'm trying to think how I sequence this. I don't really want to Ultra Ball this other Palafin. We know the other one's in the deck, though. I don't want to... I kind of want to save the Kieran, but I have to play it. Okay, I think we get rid of these two. This sees me the most amount of cards. As long as we can attack a few more times with Palafin, it's theoretically fine, right? So it's like not that big of a deal. Low-key wish I had Palpat in the deck. That would have been nice. Palpat would have been kind of gas to get Kieran back. Kieran's actually insane in this matchup. We have no switching cards left, so... We can rescue board. Okay, we'll see. Nah, I don't think that's going to work. I think we just have to accept that we can't attack twice with Palafin right now. It is what it is. They haven't played a hammer yet, and I'm pretty low on energy. Might have to just save that. Do I have a rescue board this guy? Yeah, let's put that there. And then... No, let's knock him out. How's the deck's going for you? It's been decent so far. Alright, let's see what our prizes are here. Anything useful? Okay, not really. All we have to do... I mean, they could whiff the attack. They haven't played a DT yet, which is kind of insane. Do they have a DT? No? That can get them a Colress. They're in a spot, though, where they kind of they have the two-shot Palafin. So basically, I just need to set up another Palafin, and I have a chance to win. I can't do that at the moment, though. Huh. Yes, this is a little awkward. No Switch left in the deck might make this pretty tricky. Because without Switch, I also can't get the other Palafin back out. Yo, what's up? How we doing, Sean? What's going on? Palafin deck? Yeah. I know Vince played the Weavile Rescue Board combo on Monday. He seemed to enjoy it. I don't hate it either, yeah. I like the Morpeko. Ooh, and they had the DT. God damn it. I like the Morpeko because it lets you... It gives you, like, an easy Buddy Poffin target, but it's not bad. Frost Miss Maggie is Dusknoir Mega Spread? Yeah, maybe. I've thought about that. All right. Okay, it's basically the same hand. So I need to go... no Switch left, dude. That freaking Turn Eerie kind of griefed me. The Eerie is pretty bad the more I think about it. We can find a rescue board here. We could retreat, force them to boss me. They haven't played a boss yet, though. Maybe we should play a Canceling Cologne, bro. We would have won if I had Cologne. No, that was a pretty bad top deck. What? No, I trolled. The Night Academy still in play. I'm lying. Could boss this up. Well, they have the Colress. Doesn't really make a difference. Just burn a card, sure. Okay. Night Stretcher. Get an energy back. Okay, I have an idea. I could honestly, Loki could have retreated there into Morpeko. Honestly, yeah, I should have retreated into Morpeko there because then my opponent. Yeah, I think I should have retreated into Morpeko because they're just gonna knock me out. Okay, I misplayed. I should have 100% retreated into Morpeko. That was a misplay. Should have retreated into Morpeko that last turn. Oops. Iron Thorns affects Palafin from Frostlass? It would, yeah. Yeah, I should have retreated because my opponent... Well, they had the DT in the hand anyways. Never mind. They just kind of sacked it. All right, never mind. It wouldn't have mattered. That was a good Eerie because that thins out a card. Okay, so we have to go Rescue Board, Retreat, and then I think we just win if we do that. So I think we're fine. I think we're chilling. Use Arven, Rescue Board, Super Rod. Get the energy back. Super Rod, back 3 energy. Because at this point, and we have the Night Academy still, right? Yeah, okay, good. All right, we're chilling, we're chilling. So we just play the Night Academy. Get this guy back in the deck. Retreat into Morpeko. Summon Palafin. They can't one-shot Palafin. There's no way they can physically do it. So, yeah, and it comes down to basically like a Crushing Hammer on my opponent's end. They can't do as much stalling. And we have 4 energies. So they can't really trap anything. So I think we should just win. We should just win. Should just be GG's. We'll see. Unless they have like double tool or I don't know. There's no way. I think we just win. We'll see. We'll see. I don't see how my opponent can get out of this. They don't play Legacy Energy. They're playing Prime Catcher, so that's good. We would have lost if they had a Legacy Energy, because then they would have been able to two-shot the Palafin and win. So, we got lucky. What card can I use to take Special Energy from discard other than Roseanne? Silene technically also works. I think it's just Silene and Roseanne's backup. Alright, Colress. Can they get anything that can stop me? I don't think so. That's not a boss either, which is good. They can't, like, boss Bibarel up and stick it. They have to go, like, double Crushing Hammer, flip double heads, and hope I whiff energy, but they also have to find them. There's 1. Alright, that's pretty good. Unless they have 2 more in their hand and they get double heads, it's looking pretty good. The Slowbro combo is kind of cool. Alright, that should be GG's. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Even if they had Legacy Energy, we had Boss in hand for a game anyways, so... But it could have came close. Legacy Energy is, I think, just better than Prime Catcher, right? Prime Catcher just feels a little mid. Like, they probably win if they had Legacy Energy. But we got there. The Palafin, baby. Yo, take in, chat. The superhero Palafin defeats Godzilla. If you think about it, chat, Palafin just took down Godzilla. It's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. The superhero beats the Godzilla. The giant mechanized dragon Godzilla. Alright, nice. Decent win. I'll take it. The matchup is actually a lot closer than you think. Without your abilities, it can be hard to chain Palafins, which is kind of crazy. Favorite deck this season is the Apple Monkey. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it doesn't seem bad. Drago's going to be a bad matchup, but who knows? Yo, Richardson, think of the follow. Avery stops Terapagos? Oh, true. Oh, that's what we meant. Oh, yeah, maybe it's good for that, I guess. Sure. That's fair. Bring Path. I would love Path. I think Path being reprinted would be healthy for the game. A lot of people say Path is bad for the game. I actively disagree with that. I think Path is healthy for the game. Okay, Okay, hold on. I gotta think here, chat. I gotta use my brain for a sec. All right. Let's do this. Get Bidoof, Finizen. Radiance were cool. Honestly, Radiant Zard might be the only Radiant that was like kind of bad. Not bad for the game, but actually, Radiant Zard and Greninja are both kind of toxic, to be honest. Greninja's definitely a card that I'm not gonna miss for sure. My favorite deck this season has been the Dialga VSTAR. Dialga Knight Academy, it's not bad either, actually. It's true. Yeah, I do think Ability Lock should come back. That's why Iron Thorns is fine right now. Oh, Greninja. Ooh, that makes me play Devo. That's not good. Greninja's a matchup I was not expecting. All right, we'll see how this goes. Probably not playing long enough. Can't even imagine a stadium breaking the game. I mean, Path never really broke the game. Path was just good for the game, though, because it stopped broken combos. Like, Path is necessary when cards like Charizard and Gardevoir exist. When these, like, ridiculous abilities exist in the format, it's good to have a countermeasure with Path to Peak. That's kind of the issue with the format right now. There isn't really a good way to stop these cheesy abilities like Pidgeot and Charizard and Gardevoir. I think it's important to have cards like that in the format. Like, if Path came out, it would be really good against Ogerpon, Gardevoir, Charizard, Fezandipiti, Pidgeot, stuff like that. Garbotoxin reprint would go hard, I agree. That was an annoying top deck. Why do we always top deck this guy, bro? Every time. Bro's always in our hand. I don't know if I can get there, but we'll see. You get Manaphy down. Alright, Bibs. Give me something good. Kieran? Kieran does... Oh, dude. Oh, if we had the knockout on the Pidgeot this turn, that'd be disgusting. That would have been so good if we had knockout on Pidgeot. Close, but no cigar. I mean, I could attack with this guy. Is that better to go in this guy, maybe? Considering going into the Palafin. Hints for 250 doesn't really do us anything, right? Not really. Yeah, attacking with the one prize Palafin, honestly, low-key just might be better here. Needing to go to the bathroom while playing Stall is rip. True. Path is necessary evil. I agree. I don't know. A lot of people say Path is bad for the game. In my opinion, don't... Like, I don't know. Those people are just like... They're just not... They don't understand how good a card like that is for the game. Ooh, not the Cologne, bro. Why can't you not Kieran Palafin? I don't... Wait, did I have it? No, I don't think I had it. So even if I retreat into Palafin... No, I don't think I had it. I wasn't able to go Kieran Palafin there. I don't think I had enough cards to combo that together. Tinglu should be able to stop all abilities, including EX. Yeah, I needed to switch Kieran, yes. I needed that as a combo in order to pull off the Palafin. I mean, Tinglu's just mid, though. That's the problem, bro. Tinglu's so mid. If Tinglu was better, it'd be nice. But yeah, fortunately, Tinglu's kind of mid. Drago rotates? Yes, Drago will be rotating. Wow, they actually pulled off the Cologne Pidgeot. No. Oh, they're killing the Pecharunt. Wait, are they not killing... Are they not going Mirage Barrage? What's bro cooking? Okay, that's fine. Can't tell if they misplayed or not. Interesting. Okay, then. Drago's wins World will be GOAT, given how good it is expanded. I think Drago always had potential to be good. It just took a while for people to realize, because we just needed better Dragon Pokemon. That's what it was. Now I know we finally have good Dragon Pokemon. It's pretty busted. Ooh, I could have killed Pidgeot this turn, actually. We can play into Devo, though, too. Maybe I should have killed Pidgeot. I guess I can take it back. Do I kill Pidgeot? Yeah, I count Pidgeot's honestly too good not to do. Yeah. It's like too good not to do. Sure. We'll save the Irida for next turn. I don't really need anything just yet. Just need Ogerpon EX for Drago to be good. Kind of, yeah, I guess. Ogerpon does make the deck a lot more broken, that is for sure. I mean, Drago was missing good early game pressure and Ogerpon, and that's all I needed, and then there it is. Yeah, they're playing the Dusknoir too, that's scary, yikes. How many candies are they down? 2. I need to Iono them, to be honest with you. I need to find an Iono here. Yeah, I need an Iono. They're retreating. Yeah, they can't two-shot me. That's pretty funny. Yo, DT, that's kind of crazy, bro. They didn't two-shot me. Drago Power Glass. That's an interesting... I've seen that. Drago Power Glass seems good. What did the stream doing? Yo, what's up, Randy? We're just chilling right now playing Palafin. Is Recta Infernal Rains are 2 fire energies or 3? Depending on where you're trying to put the energy, usually 3. If you have like a Radiant Zard or something on the bench, you can sometimes put energy on Pidgeot, which is also good. No Iono here is pretty bad, not gonna lie. Honestly, we could just win by going Gus Gus. I think I just Prime Catcher here then, right? Just kill the Fezandipiti. Yeah, we just kill Fezandipiti, I think. Retreat into another Palafin EX. Sure. Could get Devoed, which maybe makes this play a little bit worse. But I want to get my other Palafin out. Just in case. I can't Bibarel here, it's the only issue. We'll see what we get. We could get Iono'd, and then we can try to dig a little bit for the boss. We just need boss, right? So. Alright, what's our prizes? Okay, that's good. Night Stretcher gives me energy. I need to not bench another 2 prizer. I think we're chilling for now. Yeah, I think it's good to get Palafin out there, because I don't want to put Pecharunt or Fezandipiti down. Yeah, they got Devo. That's fine, though. We can attack with this guy, too. Like, honestly, it's fine. We can just 2-shot with the other Palafin. It's not that bad. We can find Night Academy. We can try to get the Palafin back out. It's not that big of a deal. We swing with the 1-prize Palafin, and then we set up the Palafin for later. Oh, they have Dusknoir, though. They're only taking 1 prize this turn, though, right? Wait, where's 50 HP? Yo, 50 HP Finizen's under this guy. That's pretty good. Okay. That's also good. We might have lost the game if they actually were able to Devo both Palafins and win the game. Thankfully, the 50 HP Finizen's under this guy. That's pretty lit. Devo does work, yes. This is fine. We can go Baby Palafin. We need to find it. We need to find something, though. We could bet... Can I get Fezandipiti? No, we could lose to a boss, Dusknoir. We could lose to boss, Dusknoir. I don't think I can get Fezandipiti. I need to Iono them. That's what I need to do. I also want a Bibarel. Maybe we can make Bibarel work with this current hand. The Night Academies are in there. Or Academy at Night, whatever it's called. I don't think it'll be enough, though. No, I don't think we can... No, we're not Bibareling this turn. It's unlikely. We just smack the active. If they Turo, it's kind of grief. Maybe I should have got Fezandipiti, because if I really need an Iono, yeah. Because then if I could just lose on the spot, though, which I just don't want to have happen. I think it's fine. I guess I could Vacuum here. But get rid of what, though? Night Stretcher, probably? No, I kind of need that. I don't even really want to Vacuum. Yo, think of the fall there, Dapper Sheep. Just get Switch for next turn, I guess. To get us closer, sure. Alright, we'll see what happens. This might not be good, though. We still have our own Devo, though. We could try to, like, Iono Devo them maybe next turn. That could work, too. Video on Seeking? Eh. Oh, they also win the game if they have Dusknoir, because they just go KO Manaphy, Mirage Barrage for game. Okay, yeah, you know what? Honestly, I should have maybe went for the... Okay, they're going to Iono anyways. Maybe I should have went for the Fezandipiti, because, yeah, they just win if they have Dusknoir plus thing. There's Devo. No way. Iono into Mirage Barrage Dusknoir. You get out of here. No shot you drew that. That would be disgusting. And Iono to 3 into Dusknoir DT would be a little absurd. No shot. Bro, Drago just flew off the ETB. That's crazy. Yeah, Sea King video, I'm trying to get one done soon. Oh, they're going to go Palafin. I guess that makes sense. That's fine. I mean, this is kind of scary. They could retreat the other Greninja. Yikes. What's our top deck? Our prize. Super odd. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good prize. The Pro, yeah. We were talking so much smack about Drago, and bro just flew into my lap. Maybe this deck needs a Blood Moon or something. Deck might need a Blood Moon or Saluna to close the game. Okay, worst comes to worst, we could Devo them here. Which is like, okay. Yeah, Devo here isn't bad either. I don't think we're winning the game this turn. It's very unlikely. I think we're just going to end up doing Devo. Iono Devo would go hard. Oh, yeah, Devo does win the game. You're right, you're right. Energy wins. Okay, you're right, you're right. For some reason, I thought we had 2 prizes left. Yo, appreciate the follow there, Rook Dark. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so we just need energy. I think, do we have Earthen Vessel? I think we already used it, right? Oh, we just have game in hand. Night Stretcher. Okay, we have game. We have Night Stretcher Devo for game. For some reason, I thought I had 2 prizes remaining, chat. I thought I had 2 prizes remaining, not 1. All right, that works. Even if we weren't winning, Devo would still probably get us there. Because yeah, we just go Devo. It's fine. It was looking pretty good anyways. All right, we take those. This is why we play the Devo, Chad. These evolution decks where Palafin doesn't one-shot, it's not very easy to beat them. So I think the Devo definitely needs to stay in this deck. It's kind of important. And there you have it, folks. That is Palafin EX in action. Like I said, Pecharunt really does enable this deck to be a lot better. Just being able to immediately make it very easy to summon Palafin into play is really, really good. Also, just being able to constantly loop the attack with Giga Impact and Pecharunt is also really good, as you saw in this video. Constantly just being able to attack every turn for 250 damage with the help of Pecharunt Morpeko makes this deck pretty decent at what it does. And it really does unlock Palafin's true potential for sure. Maybe wouldn't mind playing like an extra Switch in this deck overall. Night Academy is kind of cute. I don't know if it's like necessary, but it is nice to have. You did see it gave me a little bit of protection to kind of keep stuff on top of the deck. It's good to play around Iono. And also, like I said, it does allow you to put Palafin EX into play when they're in their hand. But yeah, I like the deck. I don't know what I'd really change about the list, to be honest. Like, I think it's decent. I like the split of Irida Arven. Both of them do serve a pretty good purpose in the deck. I guess like the Rescue Board could be cut out of the deck altogether too. I guess there are some things you could change about the list. But overall, I think Palafin EX with Pecharunt really does enable Palafin to be a lot stronger. Pecharunt does upgrade the deck a lot. And if y'all enjoyed the video here on Pecharunt Palafin, leave a like in the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 64,000 subscribers. Check out my second channel down below too, some extra content. Just did a tier list video ranking all the best decks for the World Championship. So make sure you check out the second channel down below if you haven't already. And if you're getting any codes, get them at Card Cavern, use code LDF and all the good stuff. Catch you on the video. Bye-bye.